has decided to step down as Tampa Bay's head coach. He will remain working for the Bucs, however. He's moving on into the front office organization role. Meanwhile, Tom Brady will now collaborate with Todd Bowles. Bowles is replacing BA as the head coach. Shannon, does this new coaching change make the Bucs better than the Super Bowl champion Rams in your eyes?
No. Skip, I probably would have said yes if I believed coaching was the reason that they lost last year in the playoffs. I just believe the Rams were a better team last year, was playing better for the better part the entire season. And I think we had this discussion all after they won the championship about everybody kept saying how much better they're going to be both offensively and defensively. And I said, Skip, just doesn't happen like that. I said, the other teams, they're practicing and they're watching tape and they're going to get better also. No one's sitting around like, man, Tampa's going to get so much better on both sides of the ball. Let us just stand pat. But, I mean, last I checked, Aaron Donald is still on the Rams. Matthew Stafford's still there. They signed Allen Robinson after they traded Robert Woods. Cooper Kupp, who his cup runneth over, who just ran all over, spilled all over your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jay Ram is still there. Floyd. So no, they're not the defending champs. They reshuffled the offensive line. I know they lost Whitworth, but I like Noteboom. I think he can do a great job at the left tackle. So for me, no, I think the Rams and the Rams ran the gauntlet as the 4th seed. Did that to y'all. Went to your house.
Beat them twice.
Went to your house and did enough because it wasn't good enough. You're like, oh, Tom Brady threw for 432 yards.
He did.
And then what happened?
In a losing effort.
And then he went down to Tampa and another losing effort. Hung 2 of them things on him in 1 year.
Thanks to a blown
there you go.
I don't know. Are we blitzing or are we not?
Skip.
Murphy Bunting, are you blitzing or are you watching? I don't know.
First of all, you and I both know, minus those 4 turnovers, you're not. Tom Brady played no role in that. Actually, he was playing terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
24 unanswered points.
Let me ask you a question. What was his QBR? Was it better than Matthew Stafford's?
No.
Okay, then. So,
but it was good enough to tie the score, was it not?
And then Matty Ice, with ice in his veins.
Really?
Yeah.
Murphy Bunting could have knocked his block off, and at the last second, he just pulls up and says, I think we're playing flag football. I think I'm not supposed to.
It was too late.
I think he stopped cold. And all of a sudden, it leaves the safety, the poor Antoine Winfield Jr. safety, it leaves him looking straight into the eyes of one Cooper Kupp, who's freight training right toward him.
He's flat-footed.
And he's just flat-footed. And it's like, wait a second, am I supposed to take him? I don't know what we're doing. We're blitzing. And Cooper Kupp just keeps on running, and he runs right past him, and he feels a punt. And Matthew Stafford just throws it up for grabs, but there's nobody back there except for Cooper Kupp. I've never seen a blown coverage at a worse time in a worse moment than that one, because the GOAT just needed the ball back, and you're going to get goated.
No, he wasn't. But Matthew Stafford wasn't going to let that happen, Skip. After they had spent what they spent to get him, he said, Sean McVay told you the reason why we lost the Super Bowl the first time to the Patriots was because of our quarterback wasn't good enough. We played good enough in every other area except that one. He said, you give me a guy that I can believe in, that I can trust in, and we can beat Tom Brady. And what did he do? He did it in the regular season, and you thought, we going to see you again. We going to see you again, and we'll see Coach McYay when he was running down the sideline.
The tunnel.
Yeah.
After Deshaun, no longer with the Rams.
And then guess what he do? He went to your house, did a number on you.
And lucked out.
He
lucked out. So, just for the record, Fox Bet already had the Bucs favored to win the NFC over the Rams, and this just strengthens my case that the Bucs will win the NFC. I love Todd Bowles. I like Bruce Arians. Who doesn't like him?
You don't, because he yelled at your quarterback.
I hold that against him. But my point is, he's a great guy. He's a lot of fun to be around. And he's just a little too loosey-goosey for Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. And he put up with him for 2 years, and then he just spit the bit. He just couldn't take it anymore. And I told you, Brady didn't burn out on football. He burned out on Bruce Arians, who got kicked upstairs, out of the way, out of his hair. And elevated was Todd Bowles, for whom I have the highest regard as a defensive mind and as a CEO, like an adult who can run the show. And I promise you, listen, I've been around Todd Bowles enough to say he is old school tough, old school tough guy, deep down, and he just radiates a deep, disciplined toughness.
Yeah.
That will be reinstilled, not in just the defense, but in everybody. And I think they'll be a little readier to play, because what have we seen routinely, even though they broke through and won the Super Bowl? They played New Orleans 4 times in the regular season, and they just didn't look ready to play because it's been like 4 mismatches.
Well, they got
right?
to clean up those penalties.
They are. Okay. And that's another thing that emanates from the top down.
Yeah.
That's from the head coach, Mr. Loosey-Goosey. No risk it, no biscuit. Let's take off early and go play 9 holes.
So, in other words, what Tom Brady thought he didn't want and wanted to get away from.
Well, let's be careful what you wish for, because he got too much of what he wished for.
Mm-hmm. See?
He got the other side.
Right.
He got the polar opposite.
Uh-huh.
And the polar is actually Belichick.
Yeah, right.
So
right.
he went to the sunshine.
Right.
And the sunshine was a little too much sunshine for his taste.
Yeah.
So now he's got Todd Bowles in the perfect spot, and they'll elevate. Larry Foote was the linebackers coach. He's been around for. Did you play against him, or he's in Pittsburgh?
I think I played against Foote.
Okay.
Like
So,
my last year in Denver.
So respected as a long-time Steeler.
Mm-hmm.
He was the linebacker coach, and Casey Rogers, another who was Steelers' roots, was the D-line coach. And I think they're going to share coordinator, defensive coordinator.
I think Foote went to Arizona with BA.
He did. So the point is, that's just perfect, because they've been there and done that. So it'll be seamless, and I'm sure Todd will still oversee the defense.
I still believe Todd will call plays.
He might. I don't know. That could be tough, but to run the show.
Coach McVay do that.
I got it.
Did a number on y'all.
Okay, and all of a sudden you got Byron Leftwich, unchallenged, free to roam, just to be Brady's guy, and again, that they can be cohorts now. They can be attached at the hip without BA marching in on Friday and redlining through the game plan.
Yeah.
And again, BA could get a little crazy sometimes to me, and I think it drove Tom crazy. So I think they will be a tougher-minded team. I think they will be readier to play in a lot of the big games. And this is the perfect way to go into year 3 in Tampa, and they should be favored to win the NFC.
You got to win. You know you got to win the Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. You know if you don't win the Super Bowl, everybody gonna be looking at you like you're crazy.
Okay. Well, I like his chances.
Okay.
Yeah, number 8.
Okay.
Right?
I like the Rams.
Okay, but look at what they got. Look at the division. All of a sudden, the heavens opened again for Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. He's looking around like, let's see, James.
Them teams with them easy division, they normally struggle that first game. Remember Cowboys, how easy that division was? What they do the first game?
This past year?
Yeah, the
They got
NFC.
goated. What are you talking about?
Ain't no Cowboys got no goated. They'll play to that cream puff division, the 49ers mollywopped you.
In which game are you talking about?
The first round, the wild
first
card
round. Oh, I thought you meant the first game of the year.
No. When you play in that easy division.
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, it's a cakewalk.
Yes,
right? Well,
yes.
It should be, because it's still. Is it Sam Darnold? I don't know what they're going to do. Is that what they are?
Yes.
Is it Mariota?
Probably.
It's Jameis, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, or they signed the Red Rifle.
Yeah, Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
He's going to be out, Jameis?
No, I don't. But
I don't either. Okay, so you think Brady's losing his sleep over the opposition? I don't either.
But don't worry about it.
Do you think Brady can sweep the division?
Oh yeah.
I think he's got a real shot.
If Jameis plays well, there's something about that defense that gives him a problem. That Dennis Allen doesn't.
But Malcolm Jenkins just retired.
Yeah.
God bless him. And by the way, hats off to him.
Right.
He had a great career.
Yeah.
And he did a lot of great work for this, for the Players Association, I feel like. He did a lot of social justice crusading.
Super Bowls in 2 different spots.
Good man, great career. Way to go.
Right.
But he's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
But look, when we look at it, I think we're looking at it. This is like a 2-3 team maybe race in the NFC. It's like Tampa, Rams, who? 49ers, they got Jimmy G. Maybe your Cowboys,
No.
I don't think you feel strong about your Cowboys.
Do not.
So, really it's a 2-team race.
Green Bay?
Green Bay. So
Maybe. Okay.
It's not the AFC.
So, Shannon Sharp, the man you have tried unsuccessfully to retire again and again, is going to play at age 45 and is going to be favored to get to yet another Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Whew.
It ain't happening, though.
Love it.
Put doing it right now. They don't go to the Super Bowl. Just put 5 cases.
5Ks. Would you? Is it Rams versus?
No, I got the feel.
No, I'm not going to give you the feel. You got the Rams.
Nope.
I'll do 5 cases right now on Rams or Tampa. If either get there, you get 5, I get 5.
No, I mean, you got Tampa, you got the head coach you wanted, you got the quarterback you wanted. Byron Leftwich is unfettered.
I don't have Aaron Donald.
You don't.
I don't have Cooper Kupp.
No, you don't.
Huh.
You sure do.
And you don't have Odell. And I don't know why he's unsigned.
And you don't have Sean McVay. Sean McVay.
Certainly has been a whirlwind for the Bucs down in Tampa, guys. Good stuff, Shannon. I'm going to steal mollywopped. I'm going to use that at some point in the next few days. All right, coming up, we're going back to the hardwood. Are the Lakers' playoff hopes officially gone?
They're back.
Find out more after the break.
Barely.
No mercy.